Thanks for watching. Again, you know, going back to what I was saying is I was miraculously healed of cancer. But you must understand this. You must understand what the message and the impact that cancer had on my life was about my inward death. I used to go to people that were 20 and 21 and say, by the time I'm 25, I'm going to die. Because you know what it was? It was me feeling like that I'd lived a 60-year-old person's life all in that 20-year period. And I was exhausted trying to find a replacement of my mother's love. I was exhausted trying to find the substitute of my mother's love, to fill that emptiness, to fill that void. You know, I was expelled 4 times out of out of school because they couldn't handle me. The teachers couldn't work out what was wrong with me. They couldn't work out why. Let me tell you out there, if you have a problem child and they're in their teen years and they're at school, I'm going to say something. If they're not getting the love that they need at home, it's going to show up at school. They're going to be a problem child because between 9 and 3, that's the brunt of their life during the day at school. And they're going to find a platform. And whether it's negative behavior or good behavior, they're looking for acceptance and they're looking for love, and they're making a big fat noise at school, let me tell you. I see myself one day going to school and schools and talking to the teachers about what it is that I know. Because let me tell you, I've been suicidal. I've been, sick with cancer. I have made choices and learnt from mistakes that I can impart to this generation. You see, I'm not just here talking to you because I feel like it or because I have a message, because I need an audience. No, I'm talking to you out of the passion of my experience, my friend. I have dealt with a lot of these emotional wounds and dealt with the past, and I have come to you today as a special messenger because you know what gives me the right is because I've been nearly made whole. I'm almost there on my journey. Let me tell you something about the word salvation. The word salvation means to save. To save from what? To save you from the human mistakes and the journey and the race that you have been distracted with, or that you've been paused with, or that you have taken the wrong turn, or that you have hit a no-through road, or that you have been recycling the past and living out of the recycled past of your parents and through those disappointments, to save you from the journey here on this earth, from making mistake after mistake after mistake. That's what sozo means. And you know, in Arabic, funny enough, my name sounds like sozo. My dad calls me Suza, sozo. This is a side joke. Did you know that FPOS in Greek means man pays for woman? F means female and POS means possibly. Possibly he might pay and possibly he might not pay. Okay. Let's get back. The church warned me, my congregation said, don't do it. I've done it. Okay, let's move on. The word salvation means sozo, and one of the terminologies in Greek means wholeness. You know, there are countless people out there that are broken. They're broken. They're recycling broken pasts and they're reliving vomit, the same vomit, the same vomit, the same vomit. Broken people everywhere because they haven't come to wholeness. They have not understood the terminology sozo, which in the Greek means salvation, which Jesus became for you. He became sozo. He became salvation. And my friend, religion has been manipulated by the wrong ambassadors. That's right. Deception means 99% to the truth. It sounds like the truth, but it's not the truth. If God had to have an enemy, if God had to ever have an opposition, it would be something that looked like God. And my friend, I've got good news for you today, that religion has been a form of God. It looks like God, it feels like God, but it ain't God. God's probably going, hang on, I never said any of that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You see? And God, we live in a generation now where an opinion holds more weight than the facts or information. People don't want to read their contracts on their mobile phone. People don't want to read their information, because if they read their information, they would be held accountable for some of the decisions they make. And that too, my friend, is about God. Yes? Because an opinion represents an experience, and if it was a bad experience, then that opinion is going to come with an emotion. And then when that opinion comes with an emotion, then that opinion is going to hold more weight than the truth or the information. And my friend, let me tell you, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever they are all social medias that are giving people a platform and an opinion that's going to gather together and make a united force and come together and with an arrow, and they're going to all aim at blanks. Because you know what, my friend, it's time to wake up and realize that it's time to find out the truth. It's time to find out information about what it is about God that's the truth. And I'm going to say this again. My mother probably didn't have a proper father. My father didn't have a proper father. I didn't have a proper father. And God is a father, my friend. He's not God as in with a big stick ready to beat you over the head every minute of every day and every time you step out of line. You see, my friend, religion has made God into guilt. It's all about guilt. Go to Sunday, take this, do that. It's all about a formula. It's all about what I need to do. And if I haven't done it, I'm not going to heaven. Let me tell you, as a little girl, when my mother died, I worked hard on a recipe of how it is that I can please my Father. Well, I've got good news for you today, is that God is like a father. He is not about religion. He loves you, my friend. So does Jesus. When God took Jesus to the cross is a target. And he targeted his only son to the cross so that he became sozo for you. And it's a resemblance to my name. Just call me Suza, like my dad calls me. Suza. It's just a personal joke between my father and I. And let me tell you, Jesus made the way. God is not deception. God is not about working hard to get his approval. God is not about a building. And he, my friend, has come and he is your Father. And so thank you this morning. Thank you for watching Hope Rope Church. I am Pastor Susanna Brown. If you need more information, go to www.hoperopechurch.com.au. Thank you for watching The Pursuit of Happiness.